which I want to share with you today with the fans them easy recipe to I'm gonna make a dark chocolate sponge cake. Alright, I'm gonna give you an easy recipe. First of all, what you need to do, let's put this one side. This is some dark chocolate which I have right here inside of this bowl, as you can see it. And all I'm gonna do, this is the dark chocolate, is break it up a little bit smaller. Okay? So basically you can go to any local shop and buy, tell you how much chocolate I've been using. 200 grams, this is just like a chocolate bar, 200 grams worth of dark chocolate. And I'm going to give you an easy recipe. We're going to make dark chocolate sponge cake today. Look at this now, guys. This is the dark chocolate inside of my bowl. And all I'm going to do is get 1 teaspoon of butter and put it straight inside of here with the chocolate. Okay? As you can see exactly what I did. 1 teaspoon of butter, and the butter which I'm using, it is unsalted butter. Alright? You can use your favorite butter you like to use and your favorite chocolate. All you need to do is get 200 grams worth of chocolate. Second thing, I'm just going to be putting this over it like this. And I'm just going to be putting this in my microwave, and just microwave it probably for about 1 minute and 50 seconds. And then you check it. When it's soft, if it's not soft enough, you can give it another 50 seconds. Okay? That's what I'm going to do with the chocolate. That's the first thing we're going to do with the chocolate. Okay? But before I go any further with the chocolate, what I'm going to do, let's put this one side. This is a bowl which I have right here. And I'm going to show you how to make that mixture before you add the chocolate to it. Okay? So first thing what you need to do is get 8 ounces of white granulated sugar, or your favorite sugar which you like to use at home in your kitchen. But I'm just showing you how to make the chocolate sponge cake. Okay? Second thing, you need 8 ounces of unsalted butter. Room temperature is very good. And all you're going to do is scrape it out straight inside of the bowl. Simple, cream the butter and the sugar like this together. If you have a whisk or a machine which you use at your home for your baking, you can use that. But I'm just using my wooden spoon because I'm not making too much cake. Alright? So all I'm going to do is cream the butter and the sugar like this in my bowl. As you can see exactly what is taking place. And it's not going to take too long because it's a very easy recipe. Alright. Don't get it too twisted, guys. I want you to understand exactly what I'm doing right there. As you can see, I'm just creaming the butter and the sugar. And I'm just using the wooden spoon. Alright? That's how you want your butter and sugar to look. Then simple. Right here I have 4 eggs. Yeah? And I already moved the eyes from the egg. And all I'm going to do is simple, put in 2 at a time. Give it a lovely mix, nice little mix like this. And if it is any problem, all you need to do is get a whisk like this and just give it a nice lovely whisk. And it will get it smoother. Next step is to add the next 2 more eggs inside like this. You're gonna love this recipe. Dark chocolate sponge cake from Chef Ricardo is an amazing recipe. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. So what we're going to do now is to melt the chocolate. Then we're going to add the chocolate and the flour. Alright? So let's melt the chocolate. How the chocolate look? You have to be careful because you don't want the chocolate to burn. Alright? So basically what I did is to make sure, give it 1 minute. Not even 50 seconds. 1 minute. Alright? Simple. Get in because you don't want the chocolate to burn. So all I'm going to do is just simple take time until it finishes to melt out inside of the bowl. As you can see, just 1 second I give it for melting the 250 grams, the 200 grams worth of chocolate. Alright? So please don't go over 1 minute. If you go over 1 minute, it will burn, and you don't want your chocolate to burn. Lovely and nice. So what we're going to do, so we melt the chocolate. I'm just going to simply add the chocolate to the mixture right here. Just like this, and just like this, and just like this. Lovely and nice. Then give it a whisk. And you're supposed to get that nice, lovely brownish color look. That's what you're looking for. Look at that lovely color. Guys, I'm telling you, this recipe which I'm sharing with you, honestly, you're gonna love this recipe because what's my name? Chef Ricardo. And I always say I represent Jamaica. Alright, so 200 grams worth of chocolate inside of it, melted chocolate. And please, when I'm doing the chocolate in the microwave, remember 1 minute. Alright, do not go over 1 minute because it will burn. Look at that, beautiful. Alright, what we're going to do now is amazing work, which this is the part I love to do when I'm baking my cake, you know what I mean? All that simple little sponge cake. If someone want me to bake them a simple sponge cake, I can make it for them. You know what I mean? This is nothing too complicated for Chef Ricardo to do, and that's mine, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do now, I have 8 ounces of self-rising flour. Remember, 8 ounces of self-rising flour, 8 ounces of sugar, 8 ounces of butter, and also you got 4 medium-sized eggs I remove, and 200 grams worth of chocolate. This is the dark chocolate, alright? So basically, add a little bit of flour. This is gonna be an amazing recipe. Before we go any further, please light your oven now. Alright? And put it on gas mark 5. And we're gonna bake this cake for 25 minutes to 30 minutes, alright? A little bit more of the self-rising flour. So just take a little time and add the flour. Don't add too much one time and say, oh my God, why Chef Ricardo do this? Why Chef Ricardo do that? He didn't show what was going on. I want my fans them to be happy, you know what I mean? Let them, for them, oh, he talking too much. I like that to see. Add a little bit more flour. Remember now, when I'm cooking for so many people. So, you know what I mean? Some people love it, some people say, oh, he's talking too much, some people saying this, but that's alright. I like that. I like when people say I'm talking too much. Lovely. A little bit more flour. Let's put the other half, the rest of the flour. Take a little time and fold it in, because you don't want to mess up the table, you don't want to mess up the counter. So when you want to fold in something, you take the time and you spin the spoon just like this. Inside of it, inside of it. Really take a little time. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Alright, and then you take time and fold it in, alright? Beautiful recipe. Oh my days, what a chef can bake. Which chef can bake like Chef Ricardo? You tell me. Alright, so this is a little bit too thick. So which is a little bit too thick, what you need to do, you can use your favorite milk what you normally use at home. We're gonna add a little bit of milk. Not too much, just a little bit of milk. And take your time and fold it in. Alright? Fold it in, fold it in, fold it in. But I tell you something, you could do some more dark chocolate in it, but you know, sometimes I saw it go sometime when you're baking, you know? Alright, then we're gonna use the bad boy. The bad boy is a whisk. And we're gonna whisk it in. But it's still gonna take a little bit more milk, not too much. take a little time and fold it in. Remember, please light your oven in the meantime. Nice. That's exactly what we're looking for. You see this? When it's like this, it is perfect. When you know your cake is perfect, when you lift it up like this, it have that different kind of running and texture. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Oh yes. Long story again. This is one of my old tray. Very old. Look at it. Rusty, eh? Yeah, it's a whole heap of cake baking it. All you need to do is get a little piece of a butter and put it inside of the tray like that. Piece of a napkin and just rub the butter inside of it like this. Alright? When you rub the butter inside, get the piece of a paper, grease-proof paper. You're gonna cut it out as it can fit inside, alright? Look down. So the butter make it sit right straight inside of it perfectly. And you can move it around the way how you want it. And it doesn't give you any lot of work to wash your tray, alright? Then that beautiful cake which we just mixed up, we're going to scrape it inside of this thing right now like this and like this. Alright, this beautiful dark chocolate sponge cake is an amazing recipe. I know you guys are gonna love that. Look at, just look at that. That is sexy, really sexy, really sexy, guys. I want you to make this for a birthday, or for a party, or for a christening, or for, I don't know what you're gonna make it for. Make it for something. Make it for something. This sponge cake is sexy, really sexy. That's why that's a Jamaican food. It's so sexy. I know, really nice. All right, give it a shake. Lovely and nice. So basically we're gonna put this in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Gas mark 5. A lot of English people use gas mark. In America, I know they use a different kind of oven. 165 or 175 is good. Some people in England do use that also. 165 or 175. 175 probably take 25 minutes to 20 minutes. If you're using gas mark 5 or 6, probably about 25 to 30 minutes inside of the oven. Don't put it on the top shelf, put it in the middle of the oven. Thank you so much. So now we're gonna bake this lovely dark chocolate sponge cake. Enjoy the recipe. Nice and lovely. Well, I just take the dark chocolate cake from the oven, and if you push the knife in it, that's what you want to see. Nice and lovely. You see? So done and dusted. All you need to do is to leave it for overnight for it to cool, or for 2 hours, and it will just perfect. So enjoy the recipe, subscribe to the channel. As you can see, this is a perfect recipe, guys, and I know you guys will love it. Thank you so much for watching Chef Ricardo the Cooking Show. Got a lot more ideas and recipe coming out for you. Dark chocolate sponge cake. See you next time. The best in the world from Chef Ricardo. Bye bye.